Okay, chaps, so in the end, do you think that was a deserved result for Wealdstone, or do you think we were worth a point?
No. I thought in the first half, after the first 10, maybe 15 minutes, I thought that they were well worth their lead, well worth it, if not more. I thought that the discipline in our play was so poor. We give a shocking. Sam Corns let a ball go past him in the box because he thought we heard a call. Never known anyone let a ball go past him in the box, and I think that then set the tone a little bit for a mistake-ridden first half. I thought the game in the first half, regardless of what they'd done, was mistakes from us. I thought that our application to the game away from home lacked a lot of discipline, and I don't really think that we done anything at all in the game in the first half to affect it positively. In the second half we were a bit more disciplined, knowing we had to try and chase the game, so we had to take some chances. I thought we was a touch more disciplined. The longer the half went, probably the stronger we got, if I'm being honest, and we got a goal back and we could have got another one, but we didn't deserve to get one back. We got beat, we deserved to get beat, and I think that the main reason that we got beat is that the application, not necessarily effort, the application into the jobs of each individual player was non-existent. That's what I thought. I thought it was non-existent. I thought that we were beat, deserved to be beat, and well beat.
Is that why there were 2 subs at half-time?
For sure, we thought the effort wasn't there. We thought didn't work. We have a thing that we have to work as hard as we possibly can, and we thought that, that was the case, and we made the changes. So, we make these decisions based on what we see. Our eyes don't lie. On this note, we decided to play Johnny Edwards, but he had a bereavement in the family. Is down to us. His father passed away. He wanted to play. His father passed away, I think, a couple of days ago. Maybe he shouldn't have played, but he wanted to play, and his teammates wanted him here, and he wanted to give something back in memory of his dad. It didn't quite work out that way, and we felt we had to make that change. That's not an excuse, by the way, but we just thought we had to make that change, and we did. We were nowhere near what we should be today, and we know that, and we're not going to stand there and say anything different other than the truth.
How is Sam Corn look like? A bit of a heavy knot there.
I don't really know yet. He wasn't obviously good enough to carry on, but to be fair, we'd probably need 24 hours to see the outcome of that. So I couldn't really give an opinion.
In terms of the game itself, do you think was it just sort of individual mistakes and little things going wrong, or do you feel there was sort of a bigger issue overall?
I wouldn't say there was a bigger issue. Most of the stuff that we've tried to do since we brought the new group of players in sounds a bit schoolboyish, but give them all a job to do. This is your job. This position requires this job. And we've made progress with it gradually. We've made progress with it, and it looked like today that they'd picked up the bit of paper and screwed it up and threw it in a bin because we didn't mark from restarts properly. We didn't take the responsibility in the areas you're in. Sam's in that near post area to stop the ball going past him. And he thought we heard a call and let it go. Well, no one else heard a call, but he thought, but whether we had a call or not, clear it, then argue about it afterwards. Our coming out of defensive positions, the sort of balls that we should look into play. People were playing in the wrong areas. We have a way of coming out where we get the ball moving, and we all of a sudden we started taking an extra touch and passing it square, getting shut down, going backwards, getting shut down. First pass forward, second pass square, last pass back. If it goes back, it must go forward. And it was as though everyone had picked up the paper with it all on and threw it in the bin. That's how it looked. And I really believe this. I really believe that the best teams can win when they don't play well, and that's the reasons why. Because everyone knows their job, everyone knows what's required, everyone knows what it is to win a game. But on this performance here, we didn't have the other thing other than ability to try and win a game. We could have come off here 2-2 and they'd have been patting themselves on the back, but we wouldn't have done, because you can't be professional Monday, Wednesday and Friday. You're professional or you're not. I have a saying, you can't be a little bit pregnant. I've said it for years. You are or you're not. And you are professional or you're not. And today we was totally unprofessional throughout the team. Nothing to do with George not playing, nothing to do with Sam Corn coming off injured, nothing to, completely and totally unprofessional. And if I look at it, and I want to be completely honest and clear, we have to take responsibility for that as well. That's our job, to make sure they are. We have given them more than enough information, more than enough work, more than enough individual work, more than enough teamwork, but they didn't do it. So we've got to look at ourselves as well. They didn't do it. Have we given them enough of it? Well, we have given them enough, but at the same time we're part of the winning and the losing. Simple as that.
Looking ahead to Tuesday, do you think there's a chance George will be fit for that?
Maybe. So hopefully he will be, and he can lead the team out against one of his former clubs. But just going back to what John said, the last 5 games before this, everything that he said we had. So it was only today that we didn't. So we have to address it and go again. We need to be ready. We need to follow the instructions given, and hopefully get a result on Tuesday.